Hello, welcome to Fallout 4. This here video is going to be covering some aspects about power armor. First of all, when coming up to a suit of power armor, if it does not have a fusion core in it, this little spot here is going to be blank. Now, if you press the hotkey associated with enter, it'll go through this here little animation of inserting a fusion core. The issue with this is it's going to take the fusion core with the greatest charge and place it in. And then you're going to end up with this kind of nonsense over here. The reason that I eject cores at settlements when not in power armor is that if the place becomes under attack, settlers can't hop into the suit. And if it's your upgraded one, that'll be a real pain in the butt because they don't want to actually leave it. Now here's a crafting station, the power armor station. As you see, the suit of power armor is not directly in front of it. But when you select craft, it's actually going to drag it over and put it into this position, or if you have the other style, it'll put it in between the two beams. And you can do the various types of upgrades as long as you have the perks associated unlocked. But be considerate that some of the upgrades, it doesn't state this really, but for instance the Stealth Void, it will utilize your action points the whole time the stealth field is in effect. So you're effectively going to have 0 action points while crouched if you have that upgrade. The jetpack also uses it, but that is a consideration you might want to find out ahead of time before making those. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and select the hotkey for entering the suit. Now this isn't really apparent, but to exit the suit, you would just press and hold that hotkey, and it would exit it. Now I'm going to enter back in and cover a few indicators. Okay, the color of the HUD under the native game is currently not able to be changed, and it does affect even your Pip-Boy menus. The little indicator over there on the upper left shows the current health, a general health indicator of the power suit. When they become severely damaged or almost near breaking, they will turn red. The head, the chest, the 2 arms, or the leg. Or once they become broken or they are equipped, it will show them as unequipped. Now, a consideration is that if you go into your inventory and you equip, for instance, a headpiece, it's going to unequip, and there it is, unequipped in the little indicator over there. You cannot utilize that piece of equipment, anything associated with it, and you do not get any benefits from any mods in that while it is unequipped. This is most notable on the headpiece, as you don't get the flashlight. Okay, below the little suit health indicator, there's the HP. This shows your hit points in a percentage, and there's supposed to be a red bar that goes along the little hash marks there in a semicircle pattern, but I have a hard time seeing it. That's probably just me, so that's something to consider. There's your rad indicators. This shows the radiation outside the suit up, and it will stay pegged at 10 if it's even over or above 10 rads per second. You do receive a benefit of reduced radiation while in this suit. You have your compass down below in the middle, The difference between inside and outside the suit is that outside the suit, a small number will appear once you're within about 100, I guess, meters or yards of the target of the little square box. Whereas inside the suit, you do not get that number that pops up there. Next to that is the little spot showing that the flashlight is either on or off. Now in the X01 models, your little lens eye sockets light up, whereas didn't bring it. The other versions, they have a little headlamp thing that lights up. Nope, I didn't bring any of the other ones. Oh well. But that's kind of a little cool bonus. Next, you have your fusion core indicator. This shows the power of the current core that is installed. Once it reaches 25, it's going to do a chime. If you enter into a suit that has one equipped that is below 25, it will chime upon entering to give you an indication that it is below the 25. Once it reaches 0, it will automatically replace that core with a new core out of your inventory, the highest charged one in your inventory. The number down below, in this case 99, shows how many cores you have, up to 99 if you have more than that. Then you have your action point indicator, which is really self-explanatory. Then you have your ammo indicator. It shows you how much ammo is currently in that weapon, as well as how much ammo total you have in your inventory. Now hopefully you can tell this, but right above the action point meter and slightly to the right there, there's a circle. That's actually a light. When you run out of power cores and the current power core reaches 0, that will be constantly flashing red. In addition to that, a text message will keep popping up every couple of seconds saying you're out of power to exit the suit. You also will start walking really slow. You won't be able to use fast travel, and you won't be able to utilize VATS. So that's a consideration there. However, you will still get the other benefits of power armor: the reduced radiation, the increased strength, any of the mods that you currently have. You'll get all the benefits of those. Unless, of course, you have, for instance, the jetpack or the stealth boy, you can't utilize those while it's out of power. An additional benefit you get is you don't get fall damage. It does that little animation there, which does a short-ranged AoE of damage and a stagger effect to anybody nearby. And that's supposed to enemies and friendly. You can get upgrades which will increase the range and or damage. Also, another benefit is that, or actually it's a benefit and a detraction, is whilst going into water, you cannot swim in Power Suit. You just walk along the bottom. You can still hop, but that's about it. You of course receive less radiation damage. In addition to that, you do not have to be concerned about drowning. It has its own air supply that keeps you from drowning. Let me go ahead and hopefully make my way back up here and out, and I'll show you that when exiting the suit, it's going to put an indicator on your map of where the last power suit that you exited is from. It's going to be a little helmet. As you see, there's not one there now. Let's go ahead and exit out. now there is one. Also, a thing to consider is any benefits you get from a gear that is equipped outside the suit. You are not going to get. You are going to get the benefits of whatever mods are in the suit, in addition to the additional strength mod, or the additional strength benefits of the suit. However, those items will still show as being equipped. So there's just a few things about power armor, and hopefully that helps.